Obi Wan Kenobi's lightsaber from A New Hope is among one of the single best canon lightsaber designs to date, and surely ranks highly among any Star Wars fan. The last time Obi-Wan's lightsaber was seen was at the conclusion of the duel between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader aboard the Death Star. After Obi-Wan becomes one with the Force, we see his robes and lightsaber remain behind. At this point the blast doors close and the scene cuts away with Luke and the others leaving the Death Star on the Millenium Falcon. It seems very unlikely that Darth Vader would have left Obi-Wan's lightsaber behind without picking it up. Lightsabers are, after all, very important and rare weapons, and specifically this is from his former master, who has now fallen in combat. We can only guess what happens next with Obi-Wan's lightsaber, since it is only a few minutes later in the movie that the events of the Battle of Yavin take place. This probably means that the in-universe time from Obi-Wan's death until the Death Star arrival in the Yavin system is minimal, and probably less than a day or two. So with time very limited, the lightsaber almost certainly remained on the Death Star in either Vader's possession in the form of being clipped onto his belt, or somewhere else on the Death Star, which is of course destroyed during the Battle of Yavin. The most likely case is it was destroyed with the Death Star and will not be seen again in the future of Star Wars canon. However, let's take a look at the unlikely event that Vader chose to keep Obi-Wan's lightsaber as a memento or as a trophy of his once master, who he has both shared love and hate for over the years. This lightsaber would certainly stand out among all others he would have collected over his years of hunting Jedi, and it would stand the highest chance of being kept in his direct possession. In the old expanded universe, Vader did choose to hold on to Obi-Wan's lightsaber, so the possibility of the new canon drawing on these events does exist, and since we never witnessed the destruction of the lightsaber, it does remain possible. So let's take a look at why, if at all, Obi-Wan's lightsaber would return and what role it would play in the future Star Wars Episodes 8 and 9. A popular theory about Rey's lineage is a strong connection to Obi Wan Kenobi, and this would certainly be the most likely introduction for the lightsaber again, as it could be given to Rey by Luke as part of her training, much in the same way Luke received his first lightsaber from Obi-Wan. Of course, this very possibility could also be seen as the reason for it not to be introduced, since we don't really want to see the trend of story elements from the original trilogy being rehashed too closely for the new trilogy. Another reason we could see the return of the lightsaber is of course the return of Luke's lightsaber from Empire Strikes Back, which was also lost in a way that I found myself believing we would never see it again. And yet, here we are, and its return is shrouded in mystery after Rey found it in a box at the bottom of Maz's castle. I myself love the design of Obi-Wan's lightsaber and would love to see it return in Episode 8, but only if it could be introduced in a way that had some deep meaning to the characters and their development. Otherwise, it would be best to leave its fate in mystery. Be sure to let me know below if you'd like to see Obi-Wan's lightsaber return, or was it destroyed on the Death Star? Thank you for watching.